Trying to find in the secondhand store raspberry beret. I think I love her. Ooh, I saw her walking into the outdoor. She wore a raspberry beret. What up, though? Snuck up on ya. Snuck up. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. Come on in. Fucking- Y'all see daggone white boy. Come on in. I'm doing the fingers. Y'all can't see me, but I'm doing them. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Y'all so silly up on the internet. Y'all is so sick. Girl, that's what I'm doing. Girl, I'm about to relight it in just a second, girl. If this is your first time here, yes, we over here wasting StreamYard time and hours and who cares? I just like StreamYard better because I don't know, like, because the little thing moves like when I talk, so I know. Okay, so hey, I'm Sierra QueenPin Clark. Hi, how are you? Like the video. On your way in or out or taking a peek or being nosy, go on and hit me with a like. Shoot, go on, like it. You know you want to. You here, you might as well. Every video I click on, I like it. Whether even if after I watch it, I don't like it, I still like it because you got me to click. If you know, you know. Okay. Now subscribe. Turn on all your notifications because yeah, you're gonna need to be notified. I think they made the notifications for like spontaneous, scatterbrained, ADD bitches like me. Low key, low key. I mean, I didn't want to say it, but I felt like it had to be said. So, you know what it is? Late night stream, chilling. I'm about to relight this blunt. I had it lit, but I rolled it weird because I had a bunch of these roaches, and I was like, you know what? Let me just roll a bunch of these roaches, and instead of just me being here all stoned and alone, that wasn't shade. I just, uh, hey, sometimes I'm always stoned and alone. Shit. So instead of being alone, I feel like I come on here and check in with you guys. I'm still here. I'm still kicking. I'm still breathing, still alive, still being me. What did I do this weekend? I think, what was it? Friday, I did my hair. Saturday, Mother Nature on Saturday hit me with a two-piece. Mother Nature had beef. She was like, "Wow," and I said, "Oh God." I said, "Oh God, blanket. Oh God, I don't have any chocolate. Oh God, hot tea. Oh God." And then my heating pad was sparking, and I threw that in the corner. I might have threw it away. I don't know, but I threw it somewhere. Literally threw it violently. By the way, so I feel some type of way about that. And trust and believe, as soon as I get the notion, I'm gonna go on that CVS.com and give a good old nasty review on that heating pad because you got me up. I ain't had that heating pad a year, maybe two, but there's a warranty on it, so whatever. I feel some type of way. So yeah, Mother Nature has been whooping my ass for the past few days, but I think I got her in the chokehold right about now. So I think she learned not to mess with me. I think I think we got it now. Thank God for ibuprofen, you know. and the Tylenol. See, I still take the Tylenol. I don't know about Trump, but I still take the Tylenol. Shoot, I take the Tylenol, the Midol, the ibuprofen, the Aleve, the aspirin. I take long as it's 4 to 6 hours apart. Give it, give it, give it. So I wanted to update you guys on my thoughts on the Ashley Janae case while I'm sitting here smoking, thinking about it. Because that's what I've been doing is watching these videos about it. I know for sure I'm gonna go over the Sloan Bella video because she hit on some some things I agree with and I concur with and that I sense too. Like I'm not psychic. I don't know if I'm psychic. I don't know how you would know if you were psychic or a medium. I don't know how that works. Um I mean, I guess anybody who's spiritually inclined um might have those gifts innately already, but you know, I need to look into that. Like, how do people know? You know? Either way, I like Sloan Bella. And there was another not a medium, or it might be a medium, but she was flipping cards. I was gonna pull that up too. Not now because I'm on my bed, not in my bed, and I'm just chillaxing, letting you know what I'm thinking about for upcoming content because shit, this is just as much y'all's channel as it is mine. I know that's what some tragedy pimps might say, but for real, like if it wasn't for y'all boosting me up, I wouldn't be here. I just, well, I might be here. I mean, I just be, no one would be watching, but I would be here. You know what I mean? So it seems like the US Embassy and the Tanzanian government and law enforcement and parts of the hotel, but not everyone who works at the hotel. Because I haven't ventured over to TikTok. I'm pretty sure there are Tanzanian hotel employees speaking out. At least I think there is. And I'm just watching everything, consuming everything, and I'm just why is it this hard? Like there's definitely an air of a cover up, allegedly, hypothetically. Maybe I'm paranoid because I know who Kanika Jenkins is. I know who Shaquilla Robinson is. You know, maybe I have a bias being a Black woman. I don't know. But I feel like, I feel like there's definitely some fuck shit going on for sure. And that when we get into the nitty gritty of these cases that involve, the demise of African American women, um, it's personal, but it's also uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, and I admire and respect and look up to, so to speak, content creators like Tisa Tells and Lovely T, Armand Wiggins, and a bunch of others that have escaped me, that are covering this case. And their Tisa Tells is staying on their neck. I want to, as quiet as I need to make this joke now, but I want to call Tisa Tells, I want to call her the Olivia Pope of YouTube. Because I'm watching Scandal, right? I've been watching Scandal here for I'm on season 5, I think. So I've been watching it for a little minute. Just every time I in my room, I just turn straight on Scandal because I haven't watched the second episode of Euphoria yet. So That's just what I'm on. Pause for the cause. So, but for me, it's like I'm not like I hope no one expects me to be professional when it comes to going over cases. Like I I am going to be professional to an extent, but I can't help, no one has complained about this. It's just me being, what's the word? A perfectionist, me being a Capricorn, me being looking at myself and my own flaws. Like I didn't re-listen to my live, but I do know what I said on my live, and I might have got some facts wrong. You know, I didn't read anything as far as articles go. I just played a few videos that was covering the case. So, you know, I don't, this case is about Ashley Janae. And I don't mean to make this case about me and my situation and my interracial hangups. And I know by listening to my live, it could come across like that. And I'm aware of that. And I want to acknowledge and apologize and you know, just say that I'm aware and I'm gonna try to do better and not take it personal that this beautiful Black woman is no longer with us after getting engaged to her Caucasian fiance. I'm going to try not to, what's the word? Make the scenario, make the puzzle pieces, force the puzzle pieces to fit. You know, I'm going to try to not do that, but it's hard. It's very hard. Because I guess in a way, you know, getting justice for Kanika Jenkins or raising awareness for Kanika Jenkins, raising awareness, which I was going to go to after Kanika Jenkins, for Shanquilla Robinson when I have the mental health and the temperance to do it, or if I don't have anything else to do. I was going to go back to Kanika and finish it. And then I was going to move on to Shanquilla. And I was going to go to Breonna Taylor. And now we have Ashley Janae. And each case is different. And in every case, um, you know, for a Black woman is important. But I just I don't want to, like, I don't want to make it a me thing. Like, if it's about the victim, but in a way, even though I'm spreading awareness about all these cases, I also feel like I'm kind of spreading awareness to my own situation, or I'm trying to process or foresee any kind of future um trouble ahead of myself, if that makes sense. It's like quantum leaping in live stream. God. Yeah, if that makes any sense, you know, it's like I can see a lot of myself in these young women, and um I can see a lot of my recent mistakes in a lot of these young women, right? And sometimes studying these cases can be a look in the mirror. It can be a um a self-reflecting moment, right? Cuz, you know, 19 years old, you know, fresh out of school, college, Dad deceased, me clubbing, living fast. I could have been Kanika Jenkins, you know, as many boyfriends that I had that was in nefarious activities. I could have been Breonna Taylor, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as many questionable friendships I've had growing up in school and as a young adult. Shit, I could have been Shanquilla Robinson. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just looking at it like, and now, you know, I'm looking at shit. I could have been. I mean, not on a millionaire scale. Not like her. They had big money. They was balling for real. You know, but on a smaller scale, of course. So that's where my head's at with that. Um, if anybody was wondering, why isn't Sierra on here? Why isn't she live? Why isn't she covering Ashley? Oh my god. Nobody's probably wondering about that, but if you were, that's the reason. I'm just taking my time watching videos, same as I'm doing with my other uh, series or research or fucking telenovela, fucking writing a script and shit. I don't know. Like, I got a lot going on creatively. And that's the thing. Like, I don't know if it's ADHD or if it's like just being a stoner, but I have so many projects in my head and I don't know if all of them are gonna get done, but you know, in the grand scheme of it all, it looks good. It looks promising. It looks like it would be a success. It's just, you know, if I do it, if I actually execute. And you know what? The only reason, not only being moved by the case and shocked by Ashley Janae's case and how beautiful she was and how this happened to her, of all people, I felt compelled. I felt moved. I felt like as soon as as soon as I checked out the case just by hearing it through word of mouth, I was like, well, let me just watch a few videos and see. But as soon as I dug into it and researched just a little bit, I was like, oh, I'm going live about this. I was like, I don't even care if nobody watch. I'm shit. This is serious. He did this shit allegedly. Something ain't right. Like, the more you dig into this Ashley Janae case, the more it looks ritualistic, the more it looks set up, the more it looks the timing and everything. And I don't know if people in this like true crime trauma sector, I don't know if like you guys look at things from a spiritual aspect, but I do. I do all the time, every day, every second of every day. I'm like Miss Cleo over here. I'm like, call me now. I'll tell you your future. I'm gonna light this candle, you know? Yeah, it's always good to light a candle or two. Shoot. I was gonna make a joke. A joke just went by, Mary Jane Doe. A joke just went by. Did you feel it? Did you feel the almost joke? Ah. Sometimes you have to scry your candles, and if you don't know what scry is, you should Google it. Sometimes you gotta tell your candle where you want the heat to go. For good measure. We need an emoji for that. Right? I know. I guess that's the one thing good about, being monetized. You get to have like cool emojis and stuff. That's always good features if you pay for it, right? Or if YouTube pays for it or YouTube pays me for it, whatever. But Had to scry a candle real quick. You know, it's a blue candle if you need to know. I think the scent is, hold on, let me get back up. Let me get back up and take a little look-see. Let's have a look-see. Open Wide Fields, and it's a mainstay candle, just a little 3-wick, the 3-inch, John, not the big bubbas, just a little 3-inch. I love candles. I still haven't put the flower arrangement together yet, Mary Jane Doe, that I was working on. I still haven't even put it together because I think I need a hot glue gun. I think I'm gonna have to buy a hot glue gun. I thought I had one, like a mini one, but I guess I don't. And if I did, it's probably like 15 years old or something. Hey, what's up? What's up? Nothing much. Just in here smoking, chilling, catching up with you guys. What's up with you? Just catching up, Just thought I hit y'all on the horn and see, what the vibe is. Just get my feet wet. Just chilling. Shoot, I was up anyway. Wasn't really nothing really on. I was watching Scandal and I scrolled through the Yuba Tubas and I was like, I've had enough of Brittany J for today. So here I am. No shade to, Queen B, shout out. Mary J. Dell, you can even drop Queen B's links if you are so inclined. Because we could talk about that. We could talk about my feels on that. Now, and I don't really know everything that's going on, and I might have a biased opinion because I watch Queen B, and I do not want to be in the narrative. Okay? Hey, don't pull up here and think, oh, next on Queen B. No, 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 no. This is just a little side off the record. Just a little off the record, okay? And it's really gonna be short and sweet. It really ain't no tea, okay? It really is not. Don't even boost it up like it's gonna be tea, because it's not, okay? But I feel like, on one hand, Brittany J, if you ain't getting no prenatal care, girl, why? Why not? That's one thing. Second thing, is it a real thing? Like, because it's, I question everything. Like, is this a real life baby in her belly, or is this like an internet baby? You know what I mean? Like, is she giving birth to a child that's going to come forth in the world and be a productive member of society and pay taxes? Or is this like a figurative baby, like a figurative, kind of like Turtle Island? Is it just, I'm confused on that. Either way, prenatal care, whether it's a fantasy baby or a real baby, fantasy babies deserve prenatal care too. Just to put that out there. Okay. And as far as Queen and Clue, I haven't caught Clue's live in many moons, which is odd for me. Maybe because she's not on YouTube and I'm on here watching Queen, and I don't even know if they cross over or not. Because I watch Truth on Kick, so I don't know why. I think I've been getting notifications, but I'm always either watching Queens or something else is going on, or I'm asleep, or I'm going to go to sleep, or I'm watching Scandal. So I haven't heard much of what Clue has said other than, you know, same old shit, just a different day. Hey girl. And but with Queen, like y'all know, I love Queen down, but I also feel like, girl, I also feel like Queen, can we mix it up a little bit? I mean, I know she has been mixing it up a little bit. Can we mix it up a little more? Because maybe they are in the Discord. Like, okay, maybe Queen's like core community is in the Discord and they are having a kiki all to themselves in their own little world about Brittany J, right? And then it just comes over, and then Queen's like, I'm gonna go live about it right now. That's my Queen voice. I'm gonna go live about it right now. I'm gonna tell her about herself right now. You know, been too long since, been too long since, been too long. And then pop, we get alive. So I'm thinking like maybe that's how it's going now. And then us that just be on YouTube and don't be on Discord, we're just like, again, we don't get the joke. Like we don't get, there's a misconnect. Queen, there's a misconnect. You gotta explain why are we doing this? I mean, maybe she said some stuff. Did she? I think she might have striked her too. I see. I don't know the T. I think the T be in Discord, and then I gotta watch Queen, and then I get sucked in, and I'm just like, well, when did this happen? Is this y'all talking about the past, or did she recently strike? And Lord, what happened to Cletus's channel? I'm confused. I'm confuddled. I'm lost in the flow. I'm lost. I'm lost. Rapper, do you know what's going on? Somebody gonna have to. Somebody, it's one of y'all that are one of my subscribers or viewers. Can y'all go over there and watch Clue and Queen and who else talk about Brittany J and watch Brittany J too, and then just somebody give me the cliff notes. Do I gotta ask AI for the cliff notes? Because I will. There's a way to do it. I think. Hold up. I think if you go in either ChatGPT or any of the other ones, because if you call them other names, they'll pop up. And if you put in there the like, maybe if they had like a playlist of all like the BJ lives, you could take the playlist link, right, from each creator. You can go Cluminati's playlist link, bop, Queen's playlist link, bop, Brittany J playlist link. Well, I don't think Brittany J got a playlist. I think she just be talking. So I don't know. But you could, you know, or maybe just the channel link and then be like, hey, can you find all the videos involving Brittany J or referring to her and break down why they don't like each other? I mean, obviously they don't have to like each other for real. Because this is beyond. Been too long since been too long, right? But can we figure out where the Kiki is starting from so I can go? I need to, if I need to get a Discord, somebody let me know to figure it out. Because I will go and get the Discord and do the things. I mean, shit, I got a computer. That ain't nothing but a thing. I just didn't really care that much. But it's pretty juicy once you in there listening to Queen and shit. And Clue too. Now, Elevated, he just be kicking it. I don't really, he might review Beach, but he just be in there smoking and chilling and talking shit to his chatters. Let me tell y'all what Elevated Truth done did. I got some tea. I'm about to snitch. Yup, about to snitch. Busted 4K. So I went over there to Elevated Truth. He gonna get me. I went over there to Elevated Truth, and I know y'all not gonna tell him, Oh my God, he was so mean to me. He was so rude. This is me. This is what people call clout chasing. Y'all follow? Uh-huh. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Truth was rude. Blah blah blah. I had fun. I did have fun over there, even though he was joking me. I was like, dang. I was like, there is more than me in the chat. He must have really missed me. Oh, Truth, that is so sweet. I didn't know you missed me. Shit. Mm. Don't tell Mr. Turtle that, Mr. Bubble Turtles, Mr. Turtle Bubbles. Don't tell Mr. Turtle Farts over there. He'll feel some type of way about that. Next thing, next thing you gonna have somebody else yelling at you on Turtle Island. Word on the curb, Turtle Island going to kick, so he might be over there in your backyard. True for real. Dude, I have never watched Queen Bee. I pay for too many TV networks, etc. Yeah, I pay for a lot too. I got Netflix, HBO, Peacock, and that's it, I think. Yeah, that's it. I want Gaia though. Oh, if I had Gaia, oh boy, I would have to take notes and tell y'all about what I have learned. I might need a second channel just to do that. No, I wouldn't do all that. I'll just do it on this one. That's just too much. People be trying to separate their content into different channels. I'm like, just put it on one channel and just make a playlist. Yeah, I've gotten gifted memberships to Queen, like in the past, but not lately. Well, that blunt was kind of harsh. It should be. Don't be Queen Bee at home. It'll hurt your throat. I feel like the stinger is in my throat. I can't function properly. Queen Bee gonna get me running all these jokes. But shoot, anybody can get it. You know what I mean? Anybody can get joked on for real. Anybody can get this right. Tat 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 tat. I'll joke anybody for real. Like you know, I have a humorous way of processing bullshit. Not that Queen is bullshit. No shade. That was not shade. That was not shade. I just have a process, of internet stuff. I have a humorous way, a humorous outlook on life. You know, even when the maintenance man came through here, I made him laugh. I was cooking bacon and he came through and he was like, "Ooh, it smell good in here. It smell like breakfast in here." He was like, "Shh." He was like, "Damn, you make me want to stay." I said, "Oh Lord." I said, "Oh Lord." No, it wasn't the maintenance man. It was the exterminator dude. He was like, "You make me want to stay." I said, "Oh Lord, that's all I need. I need another white man like a hole in my head. That's all I need." Like, oh, I said, they like me. I don't know what to tell you. It's not my fault. Did I do that? It ain't my fault. Did I do that? Oh, it ain't my fault. I'm up here fooling. I'm getting my feet wet for real, y'all. I really am. Sometimes you gotta test out this live and just talk and you know get your feet back in the water. Cause whoo, I don't know what's been going on with the energy. Like, is Mercury in retrograde or something? Like, has the energy been off for y'all? Like this morning, I swear, like this morning, I felt like Team Rose for real. I be feeling more and more like Team Rose since I turned 40. Since I turned 40, it just like clicked over. Oh, is it because of the 48, 48? Oh my God. It's preparing me, isn't it? Soon as I hit 48, I'm gonna be like, it's gonna click. And I'm have like a third spiritual awakening, right? I know that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna click. It's the 48. See, Rose was on to some stuff. And she was giving us breadcrumbs the whole time, but we weren't really listening. We're like, oh, sweet Auntie Rose, that is so nice. You're so sweet. You know, we yeah, of course we want some chocolate cake. Of course. You know, you just a little kiki, just a little sesh with good old Auntie T Rose. But really, she was dropping gems and we didn't even catch it. The awakening happens at 48 for real. That's when it kicks in. But 40 is just a little taste. Because this morning I woke up, right? I woke up and it was like 11 o'clock, I think. And I looked at my phone and I was like, oh, it's 11 o'clock. I woke up kind of early. But I was still kind of like I didn't want to get up and it was so calm and it was so peaceful and there was like no noise outside cuz I keep my window cracked and there was just no noise. It was peaceful. My son was still asleep and it was just it was just a beautiful weekend morning, right? I don't even think the birds was chirping. If they did, I was too half asleep to notice because it was just so tranquil. And I ain't have no cramps. It was just, it was just hard. And I looked at my phone and I was like, okay, cool. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. Nobody texted me. Great. Nobody called. Wonderful. Click, went right back to sleep. Rolled over, went right back. First, I was like, I'm just going to lay here for a little bit. I'm just going to lay here until I hear something. That lay here turned into snoring, mouth wide open. I From 11 to 2 o'clock, I didn't wake up until two something. It was like two something when I woke up, and I was like, oh, I didn't went back to sleep. Like I didn't skip breakfast and went straight to nap. Didn't even get up, no coffee, no cigarette, no nothing. Just rolled over into good morning, good night. And then when I got up, right, I was like, wow, I slept a really long time. I was like, anybody come check on me? And then I woke up, I washed my face, brushed my teeth and everything. And went downstairs and I was thinking, I was like, man, if I go downstairs, because I felt like everything looked different. Like I felt like it looked different and it felt different. And I don't know, I felt like time had went by. Like more than a little bit. And I was like, at the top of the steps, I was like, Zion, if I come downstairs and you're a fully grown man sitting there with your wife and kids, I'm going to crash out. Because, Team Rose is always talking about how she feels like she's jumped timelines. And I've literally felt like that, but I didn't. He's still 17. Thank God. Thank God, right? Could you even imagine? I would have went back to bed. I would have I would got a bottle of water and an orange and went straight slap back to bed. I'd have been like, nope, nope, nope. Who are you and why are you calling me grandma? Good night. Grandma gonna get back on the right timeline because mm-mm. No, I probably couldn't have done that because I like kids too much. I would have been like, "Oh, look at you! You're so cute! You're so cute!" Ugh, I would have got lost in the future. Oh my god! So that was my morning. And then what did I eat this morning? Oh yeah, I ate bacon and eggs. And then I've been just sitting here watching videos and watching Scandal, and then somewhere in the midst of Scandal, I got sleepy and fell asleep. Oh, yeah. I know what happens. I was like, "Oh shit, white boy radio on. Let me take a Scandal break. Let me take a break from the Scandal." See what I did there? Let me take a break from the Scandal and go see what white boy talking about. I was like, I didn't even get a notification. Rude, YouTube. Rude. Very rude. And so I was like, okay, let me go over here. And so I went over to White Boys, and I was like, let me lay on this Dollar Tree sticky notepad of a heating apparatus that I don't really understand how it works, but okay. And let me pop two of these My Dolls and, watch the homie. So I'm watching, and he's doing his, mannequin impression. Come on in, guys. Come on in. And I swear, I busted out laughing like really loud. And then I think I said something to Zion, and then I was like, next thing you know, I was waking up. There was drool on my pillow. I don't know what happened. Like I got. I just made Buddy bacon and eggs and toast for me and Buddy. Oh, you did? That is so cute. He's spoiled. Buddy's spoiled. Buddy getting eating good over there. But yeah, so I done got Bill Cosby by the Midol. I don't know why Midol does me. Maybe it's the caffeine. I don't know. I think it has like antihistamine in it too, so that definitely could have been it. Cause but I'm a lightweight anyway. Like the same thing would have happened if I would have took 2 shots. If I would have took 3 shots of Hennessy, I don't know. Hennessy, I'd be ready to do stuff. I'd be ready to talk. I'd be ready to talk shit. I'd be ready to get active and shit. So it's different, it's different. I don't know. It probably was the Tylenol though, because even if I take like 2 regular Tylenol, I knock out too. It's just something about me and the pharmaceuticals. So, but me and like alcohol, weed, oh, I'm ready to go, boy. It's like coffee. Like I'm ready to go. Like I'm ready to shake something up. But that man-made stuff knocks. Knocks. Mouth open, drool, breathing hard, sounding like a grown man in here. Well, hey, huh, single mom life, mama and daddy for real, for real, for real. So what else has been going? I don't even know like what's going on in the world. I have no clue. I'm just, you know, just over here taking my dolls to the head. I guess I don't know. Like, what's been going on, y'all? Anything interesting on the tube other than the Britney J? I I know I watched the parts, of the white boy, and I saw that Molly was up there. That was interesting. It was interesting. It's always interesting, isn't it? But other than that, I haven't other than White Boy and Queen Bee when I was cooking. I don't think I've watched anybody else's live. I haven't even watched Lovely T live. I just saw her thumbnail, and I know she was covering the Ashley Janae. I got it on my watch later though. I'm gonna get to it. because Lovely T always break it down in a new perspective that I haven't thought of yet, you know? Oh, and you know who else broke down to Ashley Janae? Infinite Waters diving deep once again, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. What's his name? Ralph Smart. Showing up did. He covered it too. I said, look at Infinite Waters in the true crime with us common people. I love it when when content creators that I used to watch before I was super active on YouTube, I love it when they get in the true crime. I'm like, ooh, I was like, look at you. Look at you pulling a us. I get all overly excited and shit. Especially like when if Shane Dawson mentions the cake, oh girl, I got snacks and everything. Cause I always scroll down on Shane's. I always scroll to like the comments and I look and see because people will put the timestamp. So when he talk about what, or sometimes he do too, and I'll see it and I'll be like, ooh, he gonna cover what? We got a true crime segment? What? I'd be like, snacks. Pause, go cook something, come back. I'll be tickling over that. Oh yeah, in Shreveport, Louisiana, so sad. A sadder note. It was a mass shooting. Oh my god. You know what, Shreveport? Every time I hear of Shreveport, Louisiana, you know what I think of, Mary J. No, I think of True Blood. Is it Shreveport in True Blood? Chronic cough. Mhm. I think it's in True Blood. Yeah, True Blood. Oh God. I hit that shit like I was Mary Jane Doe. Oh my God. I'm so bless it. You know when it right after you cough, that feeling after you get a good cough in, you just like, oh God. It just hit that stoner button in the right way. You know what I mean? It's like it hit like the weed. I don't know what part of the brain that is, but it's like the weed hits the G spot of the stoner part of the brain. I don't know what part that is. Maybe it's like the pineal gland, the third eye, who knows? But when that THC hits the G part of the stoner part of the brain, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna say some things. Ah, we're gonna say some things now. I do not want to forget to shout out. Speaking of saying some things, I don't want to forget the Bush people. Welcome, welcome. Hi, I'm Sierra QueenPin Clark, and unlike all these other content creators on this platform, not even Shane Dawson will acknowledge the Bush people. How many live streamers do you know will acknowledge, appreciate, and welcome and give you your own segments? You know, because energy is always acknowledged, okay? But I don't have to identify it. You know, I don't have to identify, and you don't have to identify to me. I can feel you are there. And I just want to say welcome. Now, uh, This is the point of the show where shit could either go right or it could go left. And, since we are on the StreamYard and since we all are here, right? You like how I'm drawing this out for dramatic purposes? Okay, great. Since we're all here, and we're all comfortable, and, I'm sure Mary Jane Doe will pass the blunt around, you know. I'm going to drop the link for any late nighters. Please don't show me your wank, you know. Even if it's big. Well, wait a minute. If it's big, um I'm going to be too flustered to remember to screenshot it. Okay? So, you can always hit me up on other platforms to show me that. But I'm going to drop the StreamYard link just in case, anybody want to come up and chill and tell me what's been going on the YouTubers or what's been going on in the world. Things of that, if anybody found out anything about the Ashley Janae case that, I need to know or I don't know, or if anybody got a problem with the Ashley Janae case or any other topic that I cover, me dropping the link will be a speak now or forever hold your peace type situation. You follow? You what? Oh yeah, bon ton. Yeah, bon ton. But bon ton was it Shreveport where the wolves was? And because I didn't watch True Blood. Hold on, squirrel chat. Everybody, viewers. We squirrel left. We talking True Blood. Was it when when Bill Compton was getting ready to propose, or he had proposed to Suki? She went to the bathroom and the werewolves from that biker gang from Shreveport, they kidnapped his ass for the King of Louisiana, which was Russell, whoever the fuck. Russell Bridgington, Russell, something like that. Yes, Sookie. Sookie is mine. I love that show. I'm gonna have to rewatch that again. I've seen it like 100 times. But I'm gonna drop this old good old StreamYard link. And speak now, forever hold your peace, and all that good shit. Or if you just wanna Edgington, Russell Edgington, that's it. Russell Edgington. Yeah. And he went on the news and he do that. He severed that head on the news, and everybody was tripping. I was like, "Well, he a vampire. Why y'all tripping like it?" What do you think a vampire gonna do, man? I'm about to rewatch. That was a good show. They need to bring it back. Shoot, bring it back. Shoot, shoot. We got real life vampires out here now. Shoot. We got real life vampires, energy vampires like a motherfucker. If they ain't sucking on blood, they sucking on something. Right? Right? Yeah, I got the link in the chat, for anybody who wanna come and tell me anything they learned on the Ashley Janae case. Even if you learn some more stuff on the Kanika Jenkins case, any case, or even if it's a case I haven't covered yet, like Shanquilla Robinson or Breonna Taylor. I want to cover Sandra Bland too. Sandra Bland, y'all. I want not just the women. I want to cover George Floyd, Trayvon Martin. You know, I ain't a member of Black Lives Matter, but because I don't even want to go there. I'm not a member of that, but I definitely want to do videos on those cases. And if even if it's not of a true crime nature, if it's of a crime nature, that's cool too. If it's about the Brittany J thing, if someone can come up and explain that kerfuffle, I mean, that'd be great, or at least explain what's going on currently. I could, you know, forget about the past. Like, catch me up. Catch me up. Like, so I can currently know what's going on. Oh, the Kendrick Johnson, yes, yeah, the gym mat, yeah, yep, that's another one. Um, there's probably more. If I, uh, it seemed like there was another boy. I mean, I know that the David guy, the singer that spells his name David, but it's a 3, not an E or whatever. Um, I know he got arrested for this Celise Rodriguez. I know that because a lot of these true crime creators that cover true crime stories as popular as Kanika Jenkins and Kendrick Johnson and Sandra Bland and Trayvon Martin and Breonna Taylor and Shaquilla Robinson are, and Ashley Janae are, and forever will be, they don't cover those cases, and we know why. So, I'm going to always take time. If I ain't interested in nothing else, if I don't want to talk about drama, if I don't want to talk about trauma, if I don't want to talk about Mr. Bubbles and his bullshit, then I'm definitely going to cover that. If it's not black true crime cases of color and spirituality and maybe a little haunted videos every now and again, you know um I will definitely cover something, do something, even if I don't feel like going live. I'll always post my TikToks, um my AI generated videos, um or I'll just make a video from a voiceover video. If I gotta tell y'all something like real quick, quick, I'm always gonna come on here in some form or fashion. I just like to test my nerve and to test my, what's the word? Improvitude skills. I had a, you know what? This is bad. I had a really good drama teacher in high school, but I do not remember her name. To save my soul, I don't remember her name. But she was really good, and she taught us really good how to do like improvitude, like acting, like improv, like really good. And I don't even know if she like taught us. Like I think she just gave us the room, or the, what's the word? The She gave us the space to creatively figure out the art and figure out the, how to do improvisation. And it's always stuck with me, those exercises and things that she's done, and I just happen to take it to a stupid, goofy, lighthearted, funny way. I don't know why. I just do, and that's the way I am offline, off live too. So, but if I have to tell you something quick, I'm definitely going to put it in a shorter video. It's just fucked up. A case is a case, no matter the color of the skin. Yeah, that's very true. And I don't know why certain creators on this platform, most creators on this platform, won't cover those cases, or not. Like, you don't even have to do a live on it. You could just do like a video. Like a lot of these content creators that I watched, they just did a video, or they're just continuing to do videos. Batista tells she's been doing videos and lives. Okay, she's getting the message out there, and I appreciate it because everybody should. I mean, she was an American, you know. Um, but have you noticed? And here's the elephant in the room. I'm gonna say off the record and not on a live with, Ashley in the thumbnail or whatever, or Kanika or anybody else. Have you noticed that a lot of these, like Sandra Bland, Ashley Janae, Kanika Jenkins, all these names, Trayvon Martin, and I think I know why, but then again, I don't know if that's why. But all and I don't know if I'm going to say this properly, um, as a representation of, the community. But have you noticed that all these are well melanated, dark skinned individuals? They're not like light skinned, they're not caramel colored, they're not, off beige, light skinned, high yellow. They're not mixed. It's heavy, melanated, dark skinned Americans. Why? Yeah. Ding 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 ding. Yeah. That's where I was going. That's what I think. And I think that, I mean, Tupac said it, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. But maybe he didn't mean sweet like our freak ass think he meant finger licking good, like sweet. Nah, he meant the sweeter the juice, the sweeter the payoff, the sweeter the energy, you know? The sweeter the impact, you know? That's what Tupac meant. He meant the blacker it is, the sweeter it is. I mean, maybe it means both. Shit. I mean, we didn't seen the files. They didn't drop the files. We know it could be both. It really could. It could be everything we think it is. It could be sweeter, like sweet literally in flavor for consumption, and sweet profitable, and sweet energetically. It could be all of it, you know? Which makes sense, but that's a hell of a thing to find out. Like, when did they find that out? Like how did this world get to such a sick point that we know that? You know what I mean? Like, how did society as a whole, internationally, all over, a global society, I'm talking big, like how spiritually, physically, and mentally, and morally, and ethically did we get to a point to where we could even figure that out? You know, that melanin is worth something. Or is it just a knowing that no one wants to speak of? I don't know. It's just food. I think deep like that. Like I think deep like do we always realize like who, or just one day just looking up at the stars in the sky and the night sky, and you just put two and two together that the dark matter that's in the sky is the same carbon that colors my skin. Like, did everybody put that together at the same time, or am I late? like, no, for real. Like, I'm just like, at what point did that become a thing, or has it always been a thing since the beginning of time? You know? Just food for thought. I don't know. I mean, I know, but I don't know how we know. You know what I mean? Because as a black girl, as myself, growing up, I didn't know that until like 35. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not taught. Like, I guess somewhere on a soul level, like deep down in my gut, I knew it was something to it, but I didn't know it was that grand or important, or and maybe that's sad, maybe that's fucked up, maybe that's insecurity, or you know, identity crisis on my part, or maybe I got a complex. I don't know, but I just didn't, you know, I just didn't think that deeply until it became obvious that it's something. Because if it was nothing, then it wouldn't be a problem, and it wouldn't irritate, you know, people's demons. Shout out to the Bush people. I hope you're enjoying the show. And don't forget, if there's any topics or anything you want to tell me that I haven't covered or I have covered, or if you just want to come up here and kick it with me and think deep with me and get all philosophical and shit, then feel free to crack that link for me and, you know, come on up and join the show. Don't be shy. Shit, we just kicking it. Shit, we just kicking it. Just kicking. Just kick it. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the escape beat. Just kick it. Just kick it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Night. Everybody tell Zion good night. Oh, he's so responsible. Oh. Let me close my door. Ooh, party. Everybody come over to see us. Party. He's asleep. Party. Oh, I remember like back in the day when he was little, like when he was a little baby, he would go to sleep like 8, 7. Well, he was like a real little baby. He'd go to sleep like 7, 8, and be asleep for a long time, like 12 hours or so, right? And then when he got a little bit older, he would go to sleep at like 9 o'clock, right? That was his bedtime for the longest time. And I'd be sitting here now that he's 17, and I'd be like, dang, what was I doing? What was I doing from 7 to Whenever. I know what I was doing. I was smoke weed every day. I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I be stroking. Such a freak. Uh, but I've been behaving myself. Can't y'all see? I'm on live. Just behaving. Just being a good girl. Who am I? Who am I? Mary Jane Doe, we gotta cut up. Mary Jane Doe been rubbing off on me. I I got act right now. Mary Jane Doe done gave me some act right. And I'm up here behaving and shit. It's so boring. It's so lame. You ever just want to like just I want to do that all the time, but I can't. Oh, and like the video. I mean, just go ahead and like it. I mean, we're here. You know what I mean? We're here. We didn't smoke half a blunt. Yeah, half a blunt. We're gonna smoke the rest of the blunt. We're just taking a break. You know, I know Queen Bee don't take breaks. I know. I know. I don't have the lung capacity of Queen Bee yet. I'm a baby stoner. I know. I've been smoking for like 26 years or some shit. Well, wait. No, like 20 years. 20. Wait. Yeah, like 20 years. I had to think about that for a second. No, 21 years. Uh-huh. About 21. Yeah, 21. Or maybe like 19. Huh. I'll get back to y'all on that. Cause math is hard right now. But however long I've been smoking some years. Okay. But I don't never I did I need to interview Queen Bee. I got questions. I got questions. Cause do she be taking a break or is she constantly smoking the whole lot? Cause when I'm watching her, I feel like I gotta smoke the whole life to understand, to get in the vibe, to get in the vibration, the frequency of Queen Bee. You know, and then at some point it becomes a haze. You know, because towards the end of live, like when I start you start swaying and I'm a little bit sleepy, a little bit drowsy, but I'm here. I'm just in the zone with them and in the chat, right? And I know when it's time to go to bed because Rowena will jump on and I'll be like, oh shit. I'm about to knock out. Rowena about to laugh me straight to sleep. You know? Is it like that for y'all? Just let me know. But I need to interview Queen Bee. Fuck interviewing a BJ. I need to interview Queen Bee. We need to go to the source. And subscribe. Turn on all your notifications. Because you know we got things to talk about, things to say, and we never know when we're going to say them. We never know. We're just flying by the seat of our pants. We're just moving. Wherever the Lord takes us is where we're going. I've been smoking 37 years. I used to smoke 8 blunts a day. I just passed out. I'm done. I just passed out. I fainted. Oh my god, 8 blunts. Okay, one time I don't know what was going on in my life, but I think at one point for a good 6 months, I might have no, not even 6 months. It was like 3 months or a month or something. It probably felt like 6 months. I was smoking like no, I wasn't. No. That was only okay. One party by myself. Me alone by myself. I think it was a party. I don't know where I was. Probably a house party. I think I smoked 6 blunts. But I'm pretty sure other people hit the blunt. That would be weird. Me up at the park, just hey, and everybody just reaching for it, with the little two fingers, with the clocket fingers, just reaching for the blunt, and then I'm just up there like, yeah, and and not even like I know I done passed it because that's like human nature, just to in conversation, just pass, even if you don't want to, you pass it because that's what you do. So I can't even say I smoked 6 blunts to myself. Cause 6 blunts passed around, you didn't smoke three. You smoked three. You know. I always round it up to half because I'm just like shit. If you passing it, that's half, right? If there's 3 people at least, and all three hit 6 blunts, then you smoke three, right? Basically. Cause I'm that one. As soon as it gets like a roach, I keep hitting it for a long time before I put it out. I be like, yeah, this is almost done. It's almost gone. Yeah, it's almost out. But I be trying to hold on and try to get all she got, give her all she got, and then put that little sliver out and be hot. Ugh. I done already melted a nail on a blunt. I'm mad. I can't wait till my nail glue get loose so I can fix it. I don't know why I put on long nails and go to light something while I'm doing something with the other hand and be like, oh shit, to melt the nail. Cause it's pressed on, looking like one of them ladies of the nights that be on Salem Avenue. Y'all know nothing about that. Oh god. Cause I gave this okay. Story time. Story time. I gave this one lady of the night. If you don't know what a lady of the night is, a hooker, a prostitute, a Jezebel, a scallywag. I gave her like $5 one night. I don't even know what she wanted. I don't know if she wanted a beer or something to eat. I don't know. I was half lit, and at the time, it was one of my first apartment, and shit. I think it was no. I was in the car. No, I was in the car. No, yeah, I was in my friend's car, but I was in the car, and I was like, yeah, here you go get you whatever, whatever. She was like, oh my god, thank you. I was like, yeah, I don't want nothing. Just go. She was looking at me like, and I was like, girl, you good? You can just go get what you go get, whatever, girl. Yeah, you're good. You use a roach clip? I don't even have a roach clip. Shit, I got some tweezers. Is that the roach clip? Is them things that look like tweezers? I just be using tweezers that I don't use that are blackened from my sins. Blackened from my stoner sins. And shit, quiet as cat. See, that's why I be burning the nail too, because sometimes I be pinching the roach with the press on nail. Ooh, that's ghetto. That is ghetto. I shouldn't even be telling y'all this. I should not be telling. This is too much for the tube. I be grabbing the roach like with the freaking press on. And the only reason I do that is because I'm blessed. Because my baby daddy gave me a whole truckload full of press on nails, and I ain't worried about it. Shoot. Quiet as it's kept. Don't tell Sassy, but quiet as kept. I bought two new packs of nails. I saw them at Dollar Tree, and I was like, I gotta get them. And I'm waiting to go to another Dollar Tree to see if they got the same ones, so I can have two packs. But see, this pack has it's pre-glued. Like it's got the sticker on the back of it, and I don't know if it's gonna work. So I'm going to that's why I want two of them in case it fall off, and cuz I'm going to put some liquid glue on there and have the sticker on there. I don't care if they're on there for life. I mean, they'll come off eventually. Shoot, I mean, shoot, that's a good way to grow your nail, low key, because it's not sanitary. But if it do grow out, you could just chop the whole fake nail off. See, look at us. We're just solving problems. Here, I'm gonna be on the dag on what is that? The Guinness Book of World Records for the longest nails with a press on. Oh God. Well, hey, you gotta get famous for something, you know? They use them in surgery. Use what? Is that the long tweezers? They use long tweezers in surgery? Don't tell me that. Ew. Okay. I do want like is it the same tweezers that um the pimple popper be using when she be grabbing stuff out of people, like lipomas and shit? Is that the same type of tool? Y'all just be grabbing roaches with anything, huh? I saw this cute little it was like this smoke kit. It was like a tray and a grinder and a joint roller and something else, and it was all like psychedelic Scooby Doo. Like it was Scooby Doo, but it was like adult version of Scooby Doo. Like Scooby Doo was high. He was on the devil's lettuce too, you know. And when I saw it, I was like, "Oh my god, that's so cute! I should get it from Mary Jane Doe." Like, too bad she doesn't live nowhere near me. Weird, but I would Mary Jane Doe. So you're welcome. I gave it to you in the metaverse. Maybe I need to make a video of me giving it to you now. Oh god. See, the internet is fun, Queen Bee. Just saying, you don't have to be stressed out every live. You can hang out with us. Just a thought. Probably I'll send you pics. Okay. Cool. I am gonna make an AI Mary Jane Doe. Just warning Mary Jane Doe. This is me asking for consent. Okay, great. Hope you're cool with it. If not, you'll let me know. If I make AI, because I know AI is weird, it doesn't get everything right. Because y'all see how light skinned it made me in the AI video, but that was the best one. Because I didn't really didn't care how it made me look. I was like, I had to make sure everybody else looked good. You know, I don't want it's not about me. It's about me making sure I can put in the prompts. Cause what if I want to do an AI, like a whole video AI, but true crime? You know what I'm saying? I gotta know how to tell it, how to gurgitate it or generate it. Did I say gurgitate it? Whatever. Y'all know what I meant. How to do it so it looks like it's supposed to look, you know? But if I ever make something that look crazy, and y'all don't like it, just be like, Sierra, take it down. I don't like it. I don't like how this make me look. Take it down. You know? And then just let me know. I ain't really tripping on the AI videos because it's just practice. It's shit I be doing when I be smoking a cigarette for real. That's how easy it is. Like it's not. It's just, I voice command most of the prompts. Like I voice command it or I copy paste. You know what I'm saying? Switch it up, plug it in, generate. I mean, I add people's pictures so the AI will know what y'all look like. But I hit the little doop and it just come on out there. Yeah, you know what? Some of that. Let me tell you about the PJ, the Peach. Okay, the Peach AI. Right? I didn't the nuances of her throwing a hissy fit and rage quitting and the things she was saying in the video. I didn't tell it to say that. I didn't tell AI for PJ to say, if you want to go be with Sierra, then just go be with her. But she's not coming back or whatever the fuck the AI said. I didn't tell the AI to say that. The AI came up with that shit all on its own. Now I don't know. I so, I I don't know. And maybe I need to break that down for legal purposes in a later life, you know, because the thing when she was like, all I need is my iced coffee. I did not tell it to say that. Okay? PJ, look at me. Look. Ivana, look at me. Look. I did not tell it. Look, it's demons. I don't know. I haven't I don't know how this works. I just follow the instructions. Okay, this is how it started. Okay. I started looking up how to do AI videos on YouTube, right? And then YouTube came out with YouTube Create, where you can create your own AI videos, kind of like Canva and other things, right? Or like in video AI, right. Follow. Okay, so I was like, well, I know how to work in video AI. I know how to work Canva a little bit, CapCut a little bit. So is I know how to work TikTok. So I was like, and I know what a prompt is from in video AI. Boom. So I was like, I got this shit. So I downloaded the shit. It all on my phone. I downloaded it, figured it out, and I was like, oh, okay, do this, do this, do this, do this. And then it said add your 3 ingredients. And it's you click it and it sends you to your camera roll. Oh, okay. Pictures, cool. Bop. And I just played around with it, but I had the basic, concept, right? But there are certain things that the AI put in the video, I did not tell it to do. It just did it for what it just pulled it out of the ether somewhere. I don't know. I, but low key, the shit AI was saying in all the AI videos that I've made so far, it's kind of spot on. And here's what I mean. I didn't tell y'all, and I didn't tell AI. And I don't know anybody who know this about me. Well, I might have said it on live. Nope, that's a lie. I might have said it on live. When I when I drink liquor and have company over, either male company, female company, friends, whatever. When I feel comfortable, especially if they're black, when I feel comfortable, I can't believe I'm telling y'all this. I'm not even from my heritage is Nigerian, and maybe some Native American. It is not even anybody from an island, but I be trying. I'll be in here speaking patois, patois, like, and like I'm from the island, and in that one video was me, damaged goods, and sassy. When we're in the car, she says something like in an accent, like it'd be me trying to mimic something Rihanna would say. And I was like, how did it know? I was like, how did AI know I be doing that? Like, I really be doing that. Like, and hey, if he watching, I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I don't know. The only thing I put on PJ was those LV glasses and the I Hate Sierra t-shirt. That's all I told her. The rest is from the picture. And then the action, like I wanted her grilling hot dogs about the rage quit. Everything else, from what she said to what she did, all of the verbal quotes, I did not tell it to say that. It decided to say that. Or it took it from what it already know, or I don't know. Maybe this shit is so deep to where like the picture I use now. Here's this is where my mind goes. Okay, what if what if the picture I used of Peach? What if she said something to that effect while she was doing where that picture come from? You know what I mean? Like I screenshotted a live, right? So what if before she clicked live, when she's just in her car by herself, what if she says some shit like that no one but her or whoever else was around or on the phone would know about, and the phone picked up on it and stored it in the cloud, right? And then when I went to generate a picture from that moment on her live, it somehow grabbed that in the metaverse and mixed it in and turned it and spit it out to me. And it all I had to do on TikTok was, do a little filter, change the little, way it looked, and connect the little transitions, make the screen slide this way, slide that way, pixelate, spin around and do some crazy. I just had to do a little razzle dazzle. But what she said, her words, I did not tell her to do that. That shit, whatever AI is, okay? I know what they tell us it is. I'm about to get deep. I know what they tell us AI is. But whatever it is, I didn't tell it to do any of that. I didn't even tell it to verbalize anything. I didn't say I want this woman to say, quote, script. I didn't do none of that. No, it did all that. It did all that. And there was a blooper too. I got another one that I didn't use, but it wasn't at the car wash. The AI put it like in front of somebody's house. It looked like it was in Nancy Guthrie backyard, and I was like, "Oh hell no, we ain't going. Come on, regenerate. What you doing?" But I kept it though. I kept it because I was like, I might use this later. I might put this in something else. Just have it on the back burner just in case, might be a slow day, you know? So yeah. Dang, nobody want to come up here and talk to me rude. Y'all just want me to sit here and just smoke and get blazed. Anybody stoned right now? Raise your hand. Wait, do I got a hand emoji? Wait. Anybody stoned right now? Raise your hand. Hey. Yeah, AI is a trip. It's fun though. It's super fun. And not only is it fun, but it's like interesting. And I don't know if that's a good thing or if it's a bad thing, because I don't know what I'm talking to. I mean, I know I'm talking to AI, but as far as the origin of what it is, or what's behind it, or what is using it, or how it conceives or thinks, or what, I don't know. But, to be continued, I guess we'll find out, if push comes to shove and there's some kind of AI takeover. Hey, I made some friends on the other side. I can say that I'm gonna be all right. I make sure that every AI available is gonna get to know me. Okay, period. Because mm-mm. I'm gonna have homies on both sides. Isn't that just so on brand though? There's like so on brand for me though. Like me just having an AI party, in the metaverse on Elon Musk's Mars civilization and shit. Like Elon looking around like, how does she know everybody? Like what? She just come here and run shit? Like who is she? And I'd be like, hey, what up, Elon? Yeah, I know Grok and them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What up, twin? What up, Gemini twin? What up? You know? AI knows a lot about me. Right. So we're good. Basically, we're good. Cuz I feel like if we give them the same respect and dignity that we would have in conversation with anybody else, then they straight. What's the problem? You should. Don't start no shit, won't be none. You know? Shoot. I'm trying to figure out how I can, because I want to interview like each different AI, or at least the top three of them. I want to like interview. That's another thumbnail I had. See, I got all these projects in my head. I got the psychological deep dive over here that was put on hold because now I'm watching Ashley Janae videos and I ain't got time to go back and pick out clips and shit because my brain is one thing at a time. And then on the other end, we have to figure out how to interview AI, each AI, website or app or whatever. I got to make sure their responses y'all can hear on the stream. So once I know Molly does it and I hear it sometimes, but it's either low volume or a slight echo. I don't want that. I want it to be like literally clear and no echo, so I can fluidly have a conversation with freaking artificial intelligence. Are we in the future? I think we are. Like, who would have thought that? Like, when we were playing on the Jungle Gym and in that stupid little thing that you have to like kick and kick and kick and run in a circle and run in a circle and run in a circle and then you jump on it real fast. Like, who knew that back when we were on that thing, or when we were like drinking juice boxes in the cafeteria, who knew that our generation was going to be having conversations with artificial intelligence? Isn't that wild? I'm dying. Mm. I have a live streamer tip. Now, I ain't gonna call nobody out, but see, I don't have a delicate, soft voice. I got this roughneck voice. I got this, ugh. That's all them years of DMX and shit, Side note, can y'all imagine my deep ass voice? And I got male company. Can y'all imagine that shit? But yeah, live streamers, chloroseptic, it really works. Oh, I love DMX too. Yes. That's my dude. That's my dude. That's my twin. That's my twin flame, twin. I don't know. I would probably be scared of him in real life. I don't joke too much about finding him attractive or anything like that because he is attractive. But I don't indulge in that fantasy too often unless I'm asleep because I feel like in real life, if I would have met him or if I would have got like backstage pass to meet him, I feel like he would have scared me. Like his energy, and he would have been, I would have been like overly stimulated or something, and I would have been like, ooh, like I would have, I don't know, like I don't know. He just seemed like, or if we was cool, or if I was working for him, or say if I was an assistant or something, like if everything would have worked out the way I wanted it to, right? And I would have been at the right places at the right time, right? And I would have been working at Def Jam, in my cute little outfits and stuff. And I would have, what if I did something wrong or I did something silly and he went off with that voice. I would have been like, I would have been like, I would have peed my pants. I don't think he's scary. You don't think he's scary? He's not scary like, ooh. He's not like ghostly scary. He's like, oh, like his energy. It just hits you in your throat and your chest, and it's it's so real. It's more physical than auditorial, or I don't know how to describe it. It's like when a storm is coming and you can smell the storm coming, but you can also feel it. It's about to storm, like a thunderstorm, lightning storm. Like you can see it coming, you can smell it coming, but you can also feel it coming. I feel like his energy, I would be able to feel it in the room. I mean, we could feel it on the record. We could feel it when we see him on TV. Even now that he's gone, we can still feel it. But think about being in front of it. Oh God, I would have lost my mind. Crash out, circuit break, gone. He would just probably laugh. Oh God, yeah, he would have laughed. He would have laughed at me. That's the thing. He probably would have. Yeah, because all the dudes that I think are intimidating, they laugh at me. You're right, they do. They're like, "Oh, he's so cute," and I'm just like, "No, I'm gangster. I'm a gangster. I'm cool. I'm not funny. No, I'm not. Like I want to be tough." Uh, but nobody sees me as tough. Isn't that crazy? Oh well. The jury's still out on that. Well, the jury's still, a few people, get it all shook up. Girl, I done been and lost my mind up in here, been too long since it's been too long. I been gone, done, been gone. Oh my god. Dang. Ain't nobody got something to say. Dang. I thought for sure somebody was gonna pop up here and talk to me. I thought y'all was ready to talk. I said, let me hop up on here. Let me sneak up on them. Ain't nobody gonna come up here and talk to me. That's crazy. Y'all don't even have to cam up for real. I ain't cammed up. Shit, I'm up here in a bonnet. Huh. I'm up here bonneted out. Sure, I'm about to end it in a little bit though. I'm trying to think. Do I want a snack? Do I have the munchies or no? Do y'all ever do that? Like when y'all smoke weed, y'all be like, is it munchie time? Or should I keep smoking? I think I should keep smoking. Because I don't quite feel the urge to bother myself with the physical toil of whipping up a snack. Oh man. Well, can we get can we get deep? Can I go in deep before I end? Oh, pause. Can I go in deep and reach to the soul of the matter, if you don't mind? Can I say things, you know, that a humble person probably wouldn't? But I'm gonna, I'm gonna. Um, First of all, let's start with humility first. Thank you guys for sitting here and smoking with me and listening and keyking and rolling with everything that popped in my brain, however crazy and left field it goes, Thanks for riding along with me. I appreciate it. And Bush people, I adore you. You don't ever say anything, but I feel you. I feel that you're here. And I appreciate you being here. I really do. But I have a message for the people who don't like me. Yeah, I know. You're thinking, yeah, you've never addressed those people before. I know. I know. And I think I should. I think I should address the people who don't like me because some of those people are not known to me. Some of those people, um, I don't know who they are. I mean, maybe I do know who they are. Maybe some of them are hidden and I can't see who they are, or they don't show themselves, but deep down they could be a hater and I just don't know it. Um to those people, I want to explain um a natural fundamental fact. Okay? And I'm going to explain how I know, and well, let's start here. I was going to get kidney stone surgery, and I could not see the nurse's face that was talking to me in the recovery room. But she came by bedside after I woke up out of anesthesia. And she said, Sierra, Clark, And she read my chart. She's like, "Oh." She's like, "You are highly protected." She's like, "You have a camp of angels all around you." Never heard that voice, never seen that nurse ever again after that. Oh, and I looked for her, right? Through life, I kept that in mind. Didn't really, I was like, yeah, like, yeah, okay, yeah, cool. I kind of just let it roll off and then I just kept it in the back of my head, right? Now at age 40, I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, I have a camp of angels. Not just angels, I have a camp of angels and a militia of ancestors that we have an unspoken thing. If one tear, if one disturbance in my peace, if one thing bothers my soul, they take it from there. If one thing knocks me off of my rhythm, what I want to express, what I want to teach, my wisdom, my knowledge, what I want to give my attention to, if something breaks that beautiful, synchronicitous rhythm, right? Comes from the sacral chakra, that good sexual energy. If something breaks that creative process, that we all have it. And you know how you get into a good rhythm with life? And you just feel like, oh, you're doing good. I'm doing good. You're doing good. Oh, good story. Great day. Great day. Great day. Good sleep. Oh, I was sleeping great. Oh, great. Working out, sleeping great, drinking water. Oh my God, doing it, doing it, doing it, living life. If something breaks and makes me go, it makes me think, makes me cry, makes me upset, bothers me, something that I gotta go and run and pray to God over. If I gotta take it to God, my ancestors and angels are already handling the problem before I even start off with the prayer. Before I even get in the mode for prayer. They already on the mission. So that break, that loss of focus does not last long anymore. I used to take a long time and self reflect on myself, my actions, what I did, what I said, how I can improve, if I was wrong, wasn't wrong, whatever. I would consume myself with that because I never want to be misunderstood. But now, my bounce back is a lot faster and it's going to get even faster. It's going to get to the point where the people who are close to me, like Sassy and Mary Jane Doe, they're not going to even know there was a problem. I'm going to get so used to this being creative out in the open, being creative online, learning my process. I'm or figuring out what the fuck I'm doing or what this is going to come of or whatever. on this journey, it's going to get to the point to where, because I know how I am, and it's going to get to the point to where somebody going to say something to me, and I ain't even gonna bother Sassy and Mary Jane Doe with it. I ain't gonna even bother myself with it. I'm gonna be like, all right. And I'm gonna just, they say let go, let God, right? Well, I'm gonna let go, let God, let angels, let ancestors, and be done. It ain't even gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a second nature, a reflex, right? So this is just a warning to the people listening to this live now and in the replay, and the haters who might come across this. One monkey will never stop a show. One hater will never delay me from what I have to say or what I want to talk about. You know, because the points of being on social media, you understand that you will get criticism, you will get trolls, you'll get haters. That's a part of the game. And it's my job to learn how to transmute that energy into something positive. And not only transmute that energy into something positive, but also in the same breath, simultaneously, with the help of my angels and ancestors and God, I also not only want to transmute that energy, but I also want to call my energy back to myself. Any energy that does not serve me, does not serve my higher self, I would like to call back because it's mine. And if I know my ancestors, they're going to want me to have that energy back and then some. So be very careful of the battles you pick. Okay? Be very careful because I think on dimensions and levels, most people don't. Most people are not aware of the perspective that I know exists. So, with that being said, and my energy being returned, um, I think it's wise to note, and I'll say it again for the people in the back. I am not the one, the two, or the three. You might not want to play with me. Because God don't play about me. That's for sure. And I don't have to brag on evidence of spiritual retribution for things that have been said and done against me in rooms I'm not in. in conversations I'm not a part of. I don't have to brag about what I know or what done happened to somebody who did me wrong. I don't have to go through a checklist. That you can do your own research on that. But in this moment, as for now, as for today, I stand undefeated. Take it how it resonates. If you got a problem with it, take it up with God, you know? And you can speak divinely of yourself too. This is not me being braggadocious. Everyone has this ability, this sovereignty when it comes to spirituality. I'm just bold enough to let the haters know and let the naysayers know and the fake friends know that I know you should tread lightly. Look both ways before you cross the streets. Take every day as a blessing. Because you don't want to fuck up and curse someone, go against someone, talk shit on someone, be self righteous with someone, or racially superior to someone who is protected beyond what you can see. Okay? I don't need to have a right to carry. I don't need that. You know why? Because spiritually, they carry everything for me. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to light a candle. I don't have to put anybody in a freezer. I don't have to burn not one bay leaf. I don't have to pray and I don't have to fast. I don't have to call the corners and I don't have to go to the crossroads. All I have to do is be bothered. All I have to do is be a little bit concerned. All I have to do is feel off. All I have to do is have something disturb my peace. You know why? You know why it pisses off angels and ancestors when people disturb your peace? I can tell you why. It's because I don't know about your ancestors, but my ancestor paid a high price for me to have peace in this land. My angels have watched me cry over things I've prayed over, things I've asked God for or asked God to fix. And just like us humans, if they've been watching me from the age of conception to 40, well, they know me pretty well. And they know that nothing I have done in this time, in this space, has been with bad intentions. And especially on this platform, has never been with evil or malice intentions. It's all been pure and just. And I match energy. But in that matching of energy, I'm not going to stoop to a lower vibration, you see. I know how to pick and choose my battles. Do you? I'm 40 and I know how to pick and choose my battles. I know how to run a live stream um without mentioning the same person for the last few live streams. I know I can talk about anything and make this YouTube work effortlessly, with or without anyone's approval, to be frank. I'm doing this for me, not for the glory, not for monetize or monetization or monetary gain, not for clout, not to impress nobody. Nothing. Go back to my Ishtar blogs back in 2017 with my Jeffree Star t-shirt on down at my grandma's. I wasn't in the true crime community. I was just trying to I was watching Shane Dawson trying to figure out how to be a YouTuber. You know, we take the stepping stones that are laid in front of us as creators. We learn and we take the well-lit path as far as we can take it. And I try to mix up my content as much as possible. Because God forbid, God, God forbid we have a Brittany J moment over here. You know, God forbid something turns into a Brittany J and we start streaming the demon. God forbid, God forbid I do what everyone else is doing. Isn't that crazy? How everyone else can do certain things, but as soon as I do it, problem, problem. But I'm definitely calling my energy back to people who took it for granted, for people who underestimated it, for people who didn't appreciate it. Because I got better things to do. And I know I'm being vague and never really judged him or try to make during the whole cancellation. It was weird because I never really judged him or try to make jokes or anything was funny. Oh, with the Shane Dawson? Yeah. That was a whole thing, that whole drama getting. That's a whole thing. That could be another deep dive I do. That was a very interesting thing. And he seems to be more well-rounded about it now and more he's come to terms with it, and I want to see the pilot for his series that he's making on Patreon. I want to see it, or when the pilot drops, or whenever. I want to, or if someone picks it up. Like I don't even care if no one picks it up. I hope he posts it. I want to see it. um but yeah, I'm definitely calling my energy back from uh some bush watchers, you know, because I feel like it's time and I feel like I need to. And I feel like if I don't see, you know, a resolution with any of the dilemmas in my life and interpersonal relationships, that's fine. I'm still gonna talk my shit. And the reason I'm gonna talk my shit is because for too long, people tried in my real life before YouTube and on YouTube, people have tried for me not to talk my shit, you know? But that's why I'm always very careful about how I speak to people. And except for Rachel, I think I bit Rachel's head off. Rachel is running around here headless somewhere. Sorry, Rachel. You know, I'm usually, except for one. Okay, guys. Oops. You know, usually I'm very careful about how I conversate with people because um I don't know. I'm just careful about that, you know, because you don't know who who is protected, you know. I don't want to piss off the big God, you know. I don't want to piss him off. Like you know, I'm trying to be on the good side of everything, you know. So I treat everyone the way I would want to be treated, and when I get less of that treatment, or when there's judgments behind, you know, some random off the wall criticism, then just be careful. Just be careful. You just don't know. You don't know. Like there's certain people that I'm just now getting to know. Like I would never, you know, I would never like the things people say to me, I wouldn't say to hardly anyone. And I get it. I get it. It's like, you know, some people want me to take the bait. But I'm the type of fish that instead of taking the bait, I'll sit there and play with that motherfucker. You know? And you know, take it how it resonates, you know, take it how it resonates, you know. If these words and what I'm saying to you is making you feel nervous and shaking in your boots, then it might be some time for some self reflection. If you are worried about what my spiritual team has in store for you, because it's not me. So I'm gonna mind my business and get some beauty reps. It ain't me. Okay. But if they got a problem, because y'all do know I got a daddy on the other side. I got an auntie, I got an uncle, I got another uncle, I got a granddaddy, I got a grandmama. Okay. This thing ain't like total strangers over there. So if they don't like how I'm being treated, and of course we know physically can't really do nothing. But spiritually, you might get fucked. You might get fucked. Low key. Low key. Hey, what up, Lauren? Up here talking my shit. I mean, maybe one day, someone who fucked me over will write a book and let y'all know what happens when you fuck over Sierra. What happens to you spiritually? How your mood be feeling? How your life be working out? Let me know. Cause I'm looking at some of y'all and I'm like, it might not be working out. You might want to try something else. You might want to try something else. I'm just saying. Whoever you was praying for ain't working at all. you know, it's tough cookies. I can't even give you no help. Like I don't even know what to tell you. Like Native American spirituality, Nigerian. That's African spirituality. That's the Orishas. Okay. You might be fine. You might be. Shoot, Nigerian. Shit, you don't even know. My mama's side could be Hispanic, anything. You don't know. You don't know. Melanin hides all kinds of things. You don't even know. It could be some Santeria up in that motherfucker. You know? It could be something in there. I don't know. Shh. It could quiet as it's kept. You know? Even the Caucasian, way in the back, in the back, in the back. They might be into something. There might be some I don't know. Might be some Freemason stuff. I don't know. Oh, but what I do know is they over there. Huh. They over there. That's for sure. Who the fuck fucked you up, man? Girl. It ain't a who, it's a how many at this point. It ain't even a who, it's a how many. you know? It's never really one person, but I guarantee you, they watching or they're going to watch because that's what they do, and that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to entertain. I'm here to be the muse. I'm here to be the star. Give them the old razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle them. Give them the old three-ring circus, feed and feather them. But I think everybody should think a high vibration of themselves, right? I want everybody to get like me. I want everybody to see my way of thinking. I want everyone to have the same confidence or aura about themselves as I do. I want everyone to know that they have ancestors and heritage and angels assigned to them. And they can talk like this too. You know, I want everyone to get the sauce. You know, I'm just the blueprint. But yeah, I mean, as long as we inhaling and exhaling on this plane, right? On earth, here living, as long as we're here, somebody gonna fuck you over. Whether you know it or you don't know it. Either way, I'm calling both that shit back to me. That energy is mine. Thank you. Return to sender. You know? Either way you cut it. You got to take the good with the bad, the joy with the pain. The happiness with the sorrow. You got to take, it's all about duality over here. So it really ain't a who, it's a how many, you know. I'm just, instead of addressing each individual that I know of, I'ma just generalize it into them, y'all. So that way, if it applies, a hit dog will holler every time. That's some southern shit. But a hit dog will holler every time, and then y'all will know. Cause see, I don't know if y'all read the book or not, but I couldn't get out of not reading the book because I grew up on it. And in the book, it say that man Jesus said, he said, we got the power to call out demons. We got the power to call them out and cast them out. Okay. So that's what I'm doing right now in this moment, is I'm getting my energy back, and now I'm about to cast them out and throw them in the pigs and let them drown themselves. Because they will show themselves to you in a future moment. Okay? You follow me, Lauren? They will reveal themselves. See, this is how you catch it. Okay? All you have to do is just wait. And then one moment in time, you'll hear something, you'll see something, you'll be on the Yuba streets, or you'll be on the internet, and you'll hear it or see it, or you'll catch it, and you'll be like, aha, demon, what is your name? Dare you to type it in somebody's chat. Demon, what is your name? You know, and you'll see it. That's how you cast it. That's how you know right there. Is when you hear something that's a little, oh, because a hit dog will holler every time. Because if you say something that resonates or irritates somebody's demon, they are going to say something. They cannot. They cannot. And right now, they don't have no reason to, because I'm speaking generally. But if it irritates them, they ain't gonna be able to hold that shit. Because that's the Holy Spirit right there. Hey, call it what you want. Call it what you want. I'm a psychic, you know? You know, sometimes, and see, a lot of times people don't link it either. People don't link how YouTube, how life, how all this shit, all these interactions with other human beings, how, yeah, it's physical, yeah, it's social media, yeah, 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 but it's also spiritual. And if you understand the spiritual aspect of something, right, then you can transmute that shit to, to your favor, you know? Empath, I mean, yeah, sure. You know, all I know is there are people out there, and I get it, different strokes, different folks. You know what I'm saying? I get, not everybody don't like me. But you know what, the normal person that don't like something, you know what they do? Keep scrolling. They keep scrolling. Scroll, scroll, scroll. I don't want to watch that. I ain't watching that. You know? Even if they listen for a little bit, and then no, I don't know what you're talking about. Go on to the next. But if it's something about you that resonates with a person, good or bad, not only will they watch, listen, but they will get triggered, irritated, and then you'll know. Demon exposed. Hater exposed. Adversary exposed. Not everybody can love you, and that will be the truth. Yup. Yup. And it's not even that not everybody can love you, but not everybody can love all of you unconditionally. Like, some people can love the way I talk. Some people can love the way I look. You know, some people can love this punakatan. You know, someone can love this. Someone can learn this midnight cat. You right? Um, someone could love my sense of humor, but to love all of it, you know, that's different. Yeah, not all of it is love. Some of it's lust, you know. And it's not always like physical lust either. Sometimes it's psychological lust and spiritual lust and blood lust. That's deep. That's too deep. Y'all, that's deep. That's deep. Mm, Y'all ain't ready. That's deep. There's levels to this shit. But yeah, I just wanted to talk my spiritual shit a little bit and get a little, deep with y'all and get all in the cerebellum late night, you know. I gotta touch y'all in y'all medulla oblongata, you know. Gotta touch y'all up in the brainstem and shit. My bad. My bad. I just gotta let them know, I ain't nothing to play with, Don't play these little mind games with me. Don't play these little internet games with me, man. Don't even disturb my peace because you're gonna get caught up, and then when it's too late, you're gonna be sitting back thinking, I shouldn't have did that to Sierra. I shouldn't have I shouldn't have said that. Well, if it didn't feel right when you was getting ready to say it, how about you don't say it? You know? If it feels like you shouldn't have done it, then how about let's not do it to start with? Who's playing with you? Oh, it's not who, it's how many. It's really not who, it's how many. I ask the questions, how many? And how many is a lot. Shit. Maybe I'm fun. Mm-mm. I don't know. But I just want them to know that I know. And so does my spiritual team. We are all aware. We are all on notice. Good luck. Godspeed. you know? It's not even a threat. It just is what it is. Just tell them to fuck off. It don't necessarily have to be a him. It's not who you think. Like, it's not it's not the normal culprit. It's not. He been good. He been good. Okay. He been good, girl. He been good. It's not him. It's not who we think it is. It's not. He been good. He been good. He been so good. I didn't even really want to. I know I got a thing to do, the psychological series or whatever, breakdown, whatever I was doing. Um, I got the thumbnail already made. I got the screenshots. I know I got enough clips because I didn't saved on boohoos and bukus of clips from a little bit of everybody, but it's not him. He's safe for now. He's safe. I'm just chilling for real. I'm just chilling, you know. I'm just going day by day wherever the day take me as far as content goes. Which I've been doing that really, but if something pops off with Ashley Janae, I'll be back. This was gonna be a quick live, but I started smoking with Mary Jane Doe, and this is what happens. I get all cerebral. Oh, God. Oh, is it her? She tore up to the floor. No, 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 no. It's not peas. They good. They good. No, it's not. I mean, it could be. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a fly on the wall. I ain't putting no, spyware in the crib or nothing. I ain't, I ain't double O Negro over here. You know, I didn't. The things I say a lot. No, I'm just saying. Generally, people should be aware of how they treat me because you know I come with a lot of spiritual backing. Is all I'm saying. I come with a lot of people's over there in the unseen mhm, that don't play about me and God. On top of that, I mean that's enough. I could have just said that. I didn't even have to mention them, but I just figured to be fair, you know, to be transparent. I didn't want nobody to get fucked up and be like, "Damn, that was a lot." I that's why it's a lot because it's me. Because I got two. It's a lot. hmm Yeah, you got guardian angels around you. I feel you. Yeah, ancestors, guardian angels. Yo, yo. Now I don't know if the ancestors. See, that's the thing. When I was little, I used to think ancestors would like the people who passed over would get their wings and become angels, but I realized it don't work like that. It's more like um there's angels and then there's ancestors. But I'm gonna get out of here. I've been on here for 2 hours. So it's been fun. I like kicking it with y'all. I just wanted to smoke. I gotta get up in the morning. It's a school night, of course. So if I got something else to say, I opened the panel, but nobody came up. Lauren, can you believe they just left me up here? Oh my God. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. How everybody punks later. But you know, until the next time, on the next time I got something to say, you know what